distinguished colleagues. Mr. President, apart from the three speakers, more especially my brother from Bayelsa, Mr. President, this issue of oil spill, fire outbreak, and fire blind nutrition is a long history, which I believe you have been in this Senate at least for quite some time, and this kind of motion has been in place. The pipeline that were laid since in the 50s and the population is something that we need to lay emphasis, and also the activities of our youth in the region, as well as the kind of attitude of IOCs, that the international oil companies, what they are doing there for the region, is something that we put together so that we can be able to find the answer on where we are today. There are a lot of issues, many thousands of them. It's beyond addressing the pipeline, but carelessly, the way we are, because the way the IOCs are doing business in Nigeria, it's never done anywhere in the world. It's never a global practice. But they're having their way. And it's our people. And also our people there, giving them the opportunity to do such. I could remember sometimes in 2016, when President Buhari, I was there in the United Nations with him, the issue of clearing the lands degraded by the oil spill, which money were mentioned. I don't know whether I make it available, about $2 billion. But the problem is, at the time that you are doing the clearing the land and making it habitats for farmers, and all this oil, the farm trees is talking about, largely in the region today, it's no more. Why? Because the oil spill. The one that humanly we as citizens we created in the name of bunkering, and the one that carelessly or largely by the oil international companies are just living because they are going away with it. I could remember during Obama's time when there are such things in the Pacific, in the Atlantic, the Shell, they know the consequences, what they paid. But today in Nigeria, they go along with it. Nobody cares. So what I'm trying to say here is that, Mr. President, we should look at the behaviors of international oil companies, how they are doing it, and we have to bring them to book to do the business as they are doing in the other part of the world. Even in Africa, the way they are doing it in Nigeria to go free, they cannot do it in Angola to go free with it. So, Mr. President, on doing so, the oil companies should be wholly responsible, and also to mobilize more. I know the governors are doing, when I was on that part, what they are doing to ensure that they calm their people and orient them on stopping breaking the pipeline. That one has been reduced. But the problem more is that instead of farming, largely those that are supposed to go to farm, they are now on the other side, breaking the pipeline because they are getting more money than going for the agriculture. Would we now know the impact of destroying our land and destroying our crops? So the largely land cannot make farming, and a lot of sickness, as they said, in cancer and what have you. When you come to the oil gas plenary, they are not even following the rules, and they are not the right penalty that is supposed to be paid. They are not. So that's why they're going along with it. But if they know, the oil companies, they know they are paying the right penalty, they will do the right thing so that they can control the pollution, so that at least our people there can stay safe. But something needs to be done, Mr. President. Thank you very much.
All